Hey guys, I'm Carl, and today I'm going to go over some steps that I use to help teach twisting, whether it's a layout with a half twist or a layout with a full twist. I also want to greatly thank my friend Anatoly, who helped coach and teach me a full when I used to work at Head Over Heels a number of years ago. Before I go over these drills, which can be done on a resi mat or an 8-inch mat, I first want to go over the takeoff, whether it's a layout or a half or a full, because it's going to be the same takeoff position. You're going to start with your arms up, keeping your back straight, and you're going to have a slight arch in your hips, which is going to make you go up as well as rotate. And a drill you can do to practice this takeoff position is on a resi mat. We're going to swing your arms up, keeping your head in and your back straight, and you're going to have a slight arch in your hips and land on your back. So the first step is on a resi mat. We're going to kick up to a handstand, but you're actually going to go a little bit shy of a handstand and try and come down hollow to your stomach, keeping your arms straight and above your head. The next step is you're going to do the same thing and land on your stomach, and whichever way you twist, you're going to bring your arms down to one side, having your arm over here go a little bit lower than your other arm. The next step is, after you come down from a handstand, you're going to push off a little bit and try and twist in the air. And to go from a half to a full, instead of keeping my arms straight and coming down, I'm going to make fists and bend my arms over to one side and also add a little bit of hip. And you're going to probably only make about 3/4, but then you're going to roll over to your stomach. So Jake here is nice enough to help us out, and we're going to start off with doing a back handspring to your feet just to warm up at the end of the tumble track. Good. The next step is you're going to do a back handspring. You're going to try and stall it out a little bit so you land nice and hollow onto your stomach. The next step is you're going to do a back handspring to your stomach, and after you land, you're going to bring your arms down to whichever side you twist and roll over to your back. Perfect. The next step is, after you do a back handspring to your hands, you're going to push off, and in the air, you're going to bring your arms down to one side and try and land on your back. Awesome. And the last step is you're going to do a back handspring, and after you push off your hands, you're going to make fists and bend your arms and bring your arms down to one side and also add a little bit of hip and try and go 3/4 of the way or even a full way and land on your stomach. Okay. You can also keep your arms straight and bring your arms straight down to the side and try and do a fall away to your stomach. Awesome. So I want to go over a little bit on how to spot a full, and first off I'm going to say that you have to feel pretty comfortable spotting a back tuck and a layout. So first we're going to start with a standing layout, and I'm going to put one hand here and one hand here. I'm going to bump him and catch him and try and help him on his landing. Standing layout. Good. For a half, I'm actually going to stay on the other side, but we're just going to turn Jake around. We're not going to do it here, we're going to do some into the pit in a minute. I'm just going to show you what I do with my arms. I'm going to put my arm over here, he's going to do a layout, and as he twists, I'm going to roll him over to the opposite side and help him on his landing. And for a full, I'm going to come back over on his twisting side, and I'm going to bump him like a layout, put this hand in here, he's going to roll into me, I'm going to help him around. Let's just do a couple into the pit. We're actually going to do this today tucked, so we're going to do some open tucks. As opposed to grabbing here and pulling, you're going to do an open tuck and flip like this. So just start off doing a standing open tuck. Now try half. I'm going to drop pretty heavy. Yeah. Do your hand. That was good though. And now fall. I'm going to do most of the work. Ready? Awesome, thanks. And real quick, we'll go over a little bit of spotting for a layout, a half and a full. For a layout, I recommend that you stand on whatever side you normally spot for a back tuck or a layout. Right? 1, 2, 3, flip. Good. For a half, I'm going to stand on the opposite side that he twists. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. And for a full, I'm going to stand on the same side that he twists. Right? 1, 2, 3, flip. Good. Okay. Awesome. Thanks, Jake.